Hello everyone. So I hope this is kind of last lesson. Okay, try to cheer up, and we will try to finish. And today I will try to introduce how to switch the quantum program between the Qiskit and the one the very famous standard is called the QASM. This is one lesson from the introduction to the quantum computing and programming. Okay. What is Qiskit and what's the QASM? Okay, actually have two kind of standard, and in the Qiskit, IBM Qiskit, or in the quantum, quantum lab, yeah, or in the Google Colab, they support this kind of two environment too. But this one have two kind of so different, yeah. About the Qiskit, the design, maybe you need to code more specific how you can design the circuit, and how you can add about the 8 gate measure and draw about the matplotlib. So this kind of example for Qiskit, yeah, this one for Qiskit, the code, this can Qiskit, and you can see the Qiskit, and you can specify the register, you can add the Hanamata gate. You can initialize the qubit, the value, and after that you can measure the qubit, and you can draw matplotlib. And after this kind of qubit, this kind of Qiskit, the code, right? And after this last comment, this can print the QASM, the code, yeah. Actually, that's the kind of how you can convert between the two kind of formats, yeah. And after that command, you can see the output can show you the QASM, the code, and you can see over here we have specify open QASM, the version 2, and includes Qiskit library and the code. You can code in the QASM or ASM. That's the assembly. Yeah, assembly the language. Yeah. Actually, if you remember in assembly, I'm not sure you learn in the high school or the university. We have something. We have assembly like move AX. Bx, right? So in the quantum, yeah, you are use similar, but you do not need to have this kind of operation. You can see, you can assign, or this one you can assign the value, and you can initial something like this. It's very similar. Cx, q0, q1, right? And measure something like that. We have this operator, yeah, operator, and these two value. Variable. So this is a QASM the code. Yeah, actually QASM code maybe is more friendly to the machine code. Yeah, to machine code, and run faster. Yeah, run faster. About Qiskit is more friendly to the human, because codes look very similar like Python or the C++. Yeah. And here after you design, remember we have quantum composer, right? After you design the Hanamata gate, and you design the C0, and have the result output. Actually, over here we have two. We have open QASM, and we have I remember we have a Qiskit. Yeah, we have a Qiskit code, so you can switch between this kind of two mode. So you can see, after you see can show you code in the kind of the open QASM, and you can switch code back to the Qiskit and see how the version look between the two one. And over here you can see, right? You can click there. You can click drop down, and over here the code for Qiskit or 2 open QASM version 2, and over here is code, the corresponding code for the Qiskit. This one is similar as other, only different about the language, language. So you can switch between. That is kind of very powerful, very powerful in the quantum composer, in the quantum composer. In Colab doesn't support this kind of feature. Okay, you need to, if you want to support in the Colab, you need to code in this kind of yes, this one in the Colab. So in Colab, it's not kind of visual, it's not kind of visual representation. In the quantum composer, it's more visual, more visual. You can see very quick. And so after you can copy the Python code to the quantum lab, Colab, and run it in the circuit, and you see the result is similar. Over here I copy the code and I go to the quantum Colab. We paste over here and we can click it. Over here you can see, okay, we have a same the result. We have a head Hadamata gate, we have a C naught, and we have result. We have a T shape, we have poly, and we have poly Z. So, okay, this one you can compare with our code. You can see it's similar result. This kind of similar result, right? From in the composer. So the result in the Colab is similar. So don't worry. So actually, in the composer, it's more visual. In the Colab, you need to code by yourself. Something you need to know something, the piece of code to convert between the two things. You want to more convenient, maybe you can go to the the quantum composer. And here is in the composer design, the environment, you can have a corresponding code in QASM, the code. And after, you can, this one is the code for, to convert between the QASM to the quantum, quantum Qiskit, the code. Over here, if you see this kind of variable, right? Variable test, and this kind of piece of code put to the, to this one, So to make sure, and after you can assign the variable, you can see. You put to the convert the QASM string, right? So this one is to convert, to convert between the QASM to the Qiskit, Qiskit, the code, And over here you can run in the Colab. Actually, I can run this part, copy and to the Colab and run it, and you can see it's show the same result. The same result. So the one important thing after you run this part, that means no matter you run in the IBM Composer or the Quantum Colab, the result will be similar. You can select to type in the QASM, or you can type in the Qiskit. It depends to you. What part method you familiar, or what method you like, you can do it. But after you do in the Qiskit or open QASM, you want to see the corresponding the code in the other format, how it looks. So you can convert. So in this step, I already tell you how to convert in the composer. Composer, you all need to switch to other library. You can switch. switch the mode, so they can convert automatically. If in in quantum Colab, yeah, you need to code, add 7 more line of code to see how you can convert. Yeah. Okay, that's all. Actually, the two things in this part, in this lesson. First, you can switch between the QASM and Qiskit code very easy in the Quantum Composer from the IBM. You want to do that in the Google Colab, maybe you need to add 7 line of code, like in our lesson. You can copy that. And the second thing, no matter you code in the QASM or Qiskit code, the result will be similar. Even in the IBM, the Quantum, the Composer, or the Google, the Colab. Okay, so I hope you see that's two key points. Okay, thank you everyone. So see you to the next lesson if we have. Yeah. Bye bye.